Alrighty guys, welcome to the vlog. This is going to be a good one. Basically the first camping trip officially in the series I'm going to be doing of taking out the truck, refining and seeing how I can build the system up better and everything, which you guys will see throughout the video as well as in the next video that I'll be doing. So appreciate you guys tuning in. On with the video. Got some Denny's, got the chicken club. Figured I'd grab a little bit of Arby's today. Trying these crinkle cut fries instead of the curly ones. Pretty good. And then I got chicken cordon bleu. And of course we got plenty of sauce in there underneath the napkins. I changed some camera settings on my phone here. I do have a GoPro as well and might switch to a dedicated camera eventually. And I can just transfer that footage if I still want to edit on my phone. I can just buy an SD card to USB adapter. It's like $8 or so on Amazon, but let me know what you think of the new settings on my phone. It's, you know, a lot better, I think. Not as grainy. Obviously you got to use enough lighting and stuff, but I turned on a few settings and, you know, basically had ChatGPT tell me, hey, which settings are best for vlogging, especially when you're in a van or when it's dark out or whatever, and as well as in the daytime if we're on hiking trails and stuff. So there's Brandy. So we're unboxing the diesel heater. Do you want to record?
Yeah, I can record it. Yeah, that's fine.
So this is the... I've watched enough unboxing videos at this point. Here's the destructions. Bigger than I thought though. This is the portable all-in-one unit, but you can just take out the actual diesel heater and you can either permanently mount this or people mount just the heater and have the tank, like have a jerry can rigged up to it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sure, put that right in my fucking video.
I don't really care about keeping the box, but here's the unit. I think it's got a 1.3 gallon tank. So here's the front of it. So it's the remote. Obviously we gotta connect it to power.
Yeah, check the instructions.
Yeah, I don't want to break anything. So we can hook this up to our battery or power station or with a AC to DC converter. I'll lift this cover off. But there's the level and stuff when we fill it up. Well, I guess we can hook it up to some power. We can go get diesel at the gas station. Do they have it at the one down here, down the street?
They should.
So that's with the cover off right here. There's the fuel tank up top. And inside this unit, the glow plug and all that stuff. Alright, finally got the diesel heater. It's priming right now. I got it set up. It's starting to heat up. Looking good. We finally have enough power feeding it.
SpongeBob, it's not camping if you're 10 feet from your house.
It was showing like there it is, 240-ish.
So much later that the old narrator got tired of waiting and they had to hire a new one.
Alright, we got our campsite for the evening. I'll give you guys a little bit of a tour. We also got some food because it's like my first night out and you know, just want to get a feel for it and everything. Maybe cook some food next time. Alright, we're at the campsite. Pretty nice. I'll keep track of my various outings and, you know, the different camping trips and everything. This is, if you're not counting van life, which we're still doing, but taking the truck out, I'm going to count this officially as night number 1. Probably just going to stay here for one night just to get a feel for things as we go along. We'll be adding more stuff, refining, just getting what we need, right? The diesel heater is mostly set up. I'm not going to be running it tonight. I do have a Mr. Buddy heater in this tote with some propane, so probably going to run that. And believe it or not, I did not bring a jacket, so there's that. we should make it through the night. It's not like it's below freezing or anything. I think the low is like 45, maybe 40 at the lowest. I'm eating a hamburger.
Oh boy, 3 a.m.
Had enough points that this was actually free. So, cheers to that. I have not eaten all day, so this hits. All right, sun's going down. We climbed into the bed of the truck. Tonight's only going to be about 42, so not bad. I do have 2 sleeping bags, and I do have the Mr. Buddy heater right here. Like I said, the diesel heater is almost set up. We're almost there. Just need to route the exhaust and everything. Probably a longer exhaust tube. I'll show you guys that later on the diesel heater, but we don't need it tonight. Yeah, should be a good night. I'm excited. First night truck camping. Just gonna relax for a little bit. Already ate. We got some extra water. We got drinks. So we're just chilling. And again, perfection comes through iteration. So planning is great, but you actually got to get out there and field test things and everything, and also get a feel for what you want in the truck bed and in the truck itself to make it as comfortable as possible. Same with the van. We got the power station going, charging my phone right now. It's also got a light on it, but right now it's at 100% and 10 watt draw to charge my phone. Also, we got the Mr. Buddy heater just in case. Just take the chill off, so just hold down the pilot light and then turn it on. And then it'll go from a blue flame to orange. But next trip I do plan on having the diesel heater fully operational. But again, this is a good shakedown first trip. All right, slept pretty good. That's why it was cold. Forecast said it was 41, I think, and got down to 34. But slept good once I fell asleep. The dual sleeping bags definitely did their job. On our next run, we'll have the diesel heater set up. Definitely a windy road coming up here and going back, so obviously being careful. There's no black ice. Obviously it's daytime right now, and it hasn't been cold enough this season yet, this winter. I mean, I know we're halfway into December. Today's December 18th, but man, I mean, my girlfriend and I were up here in the work van and we kind of slid off the road. Nothing major, we just kind of slid off slowly, but this was last like March or April of 25, somewhere around there. Truck drove great, no issues, good stuff. All right, I'll show you guys what we got going on. This is a temporary setup as far as we have a new cot on the way that's taller. There's my portable power station, pillows. Here is the diesel heater. This is getting an idea of how I want to mount it. This general area of the truck bed is good because my bed's going to be over here and you want the air blowing up that way. I also have a heated seat pad coming as well since the heater core is out at the moment. I'll refine this and everything. I just gotta extend the wiring up to the starter battery and then connect it to the Anderson connector. This thing can handle 50 amps, which is overkill. Sorry, my flashlight went out. This can handle 50 amps, plugs in very nicely to the other Anderson connector that's connected to my truck battery.
What kind of emergency room can I get for you?
Hey, how's it going? I have a mobile order for Keegan.
Okay, pull up to the window.
Okay. Also, there's the Christmas tree. Looks good. So, hey. Looks pretty good though. Chef salad, with chicken and bacon. What's yours?
Caesar.
I like this Greek feta salad mix. Got these 80 milligram caffeine packets, 10 calories. We got 4 of them up there, 4 boxes. And however many are in each box, probably like, I think 10 or so. So, not bad. Blood orange is pretty good. I've tried the green Jolly Rancher one and it's alright, but it's kind of not the best. But this one's good. 80 milligrams is about roughly 1 cup of coffee, maybe a little less. Definitely less than energy drinks like Monsters at 160. Some of them are up to 300 or so, 250. Got the heated seat cover on this thing. Got it held in here with a bungee cord. Pretty smart. It is 36 watts. I'm gonna leave it unplugged when I'm not using it, but 12 volt at 3 amp, so 36 watts. Editing the video real quick, and these are my new headphones, by the way. Excellent quality. I'm using as you guys know, new phones don't have aux to aux cord, so this is USB-C to aux for my headphones, because when you have it wired in, it's literally like 0 to 5 millisecond lag versus Bluetooth is like anywhere from 40 milliseconds all the way up to like 300. It's insane. So not a big deal for music, podcasts and stuff, but for editing, it's not synced with the audio, which it can get annoying. It interrupts your workflow and all that, and I like being in a flow state and being focused. So what I wanted to say on this heated seat, excellent quality and everything, and yes, 3 amps, but however, that's at 12 volts, so 36 watt. When the engine is running, however, it's the alternator, as you know, it's about 14-ish volts. So times that by the 3 amps. So roughly, it gets a little warmer noticeably when the truck's running, and when you're accelerating and all that, it pushes more wattage. I would say up to like 50 watt. So pretty good. Factory heated seats are about 100 watt, roughly. So back to the video. So it just has it on and off. For comparison, a factory heated seat's about 100 watts, but 36 is definitely plenty for right now. We'll test it out. It's about 70 out right now, so it was like 85 in the truck cab, so can definitely notice the heated seat cover. Not quite as much as like a factory seat, but definitely enough power. We'll test it out tonight when it's colder, and definitely on our next camping trip. Pretty excited about that. Tomorrow, we're gonna be getting the taller cot in the mail. Longer exhaust for the diesel heater. The one they send you is only 2 feet, so I got a 4-foot section, so that'll be plenty to route the exhaust away out and away from the truck bed when I'm running it at camp. Of course, put it on that platform and everything that I showed you guys, so yeah, pretty excited. I was gonna put it on the vlog. What do you think? I think that goes in the back.
Yeah.
There you go.
A little better.
Yeah. So we got this for like 10 bucks. Roughly. And it retails for 119. Okay. Everything works. It's barely used. Sweet. And then down. Cool. This is pretty good. Cheers. This sushi is bomb. Just a crunchy California roll with some low sodium soy sauce. Cheers. Alright guys, so I'm trying out this heated seat pad. We've been in here about 15 minutes. It takes about 5 or so to warm up, 5 to 10. But definitely feeling it now.
Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs?
I'm feeling a warm spot. Sorry.
It was 50 in here, it's gone up to 55. And it is pretty warm as far as like the seat, like my back and underneath me, it's like cozy. So
When I get like this close, it feels hot.
I know, it's warm, isn't it?
But in Minecraft, you get
well, whatever's on the stove.
Yeah, there's still wings in there too. You just gotta heat them back up.
No, I just threw part of my dinner in there as well.
So we still have another pizza. We got plenty of food.
Oh no, he's taking content videos.
Yeah.
He's gonna leave that in now, you know. I know.
I can mute it. I don't. Little bit of a late night drive. All right, we got 2 of these. One for the truck, one for the van, so it lights up. You kind of see it in the daytime, and then it tells you the high and low for the last 24 hours. So a little warm right now because it's like 1 p.m. in the afternoon, so I'm about to hop out of here, but figured I'd show you guys. And then here's the one in the van. It is 81, so it's about 8 degrees cooler or so in here versus the truck because I'm in the shade and we got the tarp up and everything. But yeah.
The next day.
No, I'm just chilling.
Should I wrap up the video here? We can start the next one on our
because
next
there's
trip.
lots of clinical trial paperwork that you have.
When we're out camping.
Yeah.